Slam poetry is a competitive style that has like almost elements of like comedy and beatboxing and music. I'd been writing music in my basement for years that no one ever heard, and I would send them on MSN to a couple of people like, check out this track I wrote. There's no beat and I don't know how to record it, but I wrote something, and they're like, oh yeah, that kind of rhymes. They have a good time with that. And then after years, I started going to these Toronto poetry slams. Like they've got like the biggest one in the city. And I just like started watching. I'm like, I could do this. I could get on stage. I can rhyme things. I could tell stories. There's no problem for me. So I just started writing again, like after not doing it for so long. And then just kind of brought me back into it. And I started coming to this, there's a poetry series in Aurora that I had an open mic option. So I started going to that. And then I developed this York Slam poetry series that runs now with the competitions. So I just kind of started working at it slowly. And within my first year of doing it, I managed to get myself all the way to a national stage. There's so many like little like subcategories these poets can put themselves into. Like some like they do the traditional writing style, others do like only rhyming verses. Like there's like the rapper kind of poets that have like that more of a flow and in your face kind of feel. I guess I combine a bit of the comedy and like the rap kind of style, in a sense that it can be heard by any from any age. Like people always go like, that was really good. Like one of my biggest fans, like this guy is like 85 years old. He's like, oh, I love the one about the 4th grade and it rhymes and you're so fast. How do you talk that way? I'm like, pfft. Music-wise, everything influences me. Like from swing music, like there's this guy Big Root Jake from the city. From hip-hop, there's Atmosphere and Tech Nine and all these other rappers with these quick tongues and intricate wordplay that just kind of make you think like, okay, I can try and bring that into another kind of world and see how it works for people. Literacy, literally everything I ever wanted to be. Page turner, book reader, flip it fiercely. I be in checkout lines, how I do in time. I'm so far from it, I'm legitimately, overly cute. Dillinger. In the 4th grade, Mrs. Forsyth took me and 4 others off to a separate classroom to test our reading skills. Now, back then I had the wit to match, and every chance to talk I just lit the match and framed photographs of fireworks and funerals and the speech bubbles above my little head. You couldn't get me to shut up even for just a sec.